Contract law in Australia is built on the common law, but the provisions of the Australian consumer law are also crucial. The Australian consumer law builds on earlier legislation called the Trade Practices Act 1974. Section 53 of that Act said a corporation shall not, in trade or commerce, engage in conduct that is misleading or deceptive. In the Australian consumer law, that became Section 18. A person must not, in trade or commerce, engage in conduct that is misleading or deceptive or is likely to mislead or deceive. Now, they're not quite the same. The more modern version is a bit broader, but they are similar enough that sometimes we can read cases decided on the earlier law to understand the modern law. This is one of those cases. Dell Computers was and is a major computer company. Nowadays, you can buy Dell computers anywhere. However, in the 1990s, you'd never see a Dell computer in a shop. The only way to buy them was by telephone, and then the computer would be delivered. They were advertised in newspapers, which was still a thing back then, and they were cheaper than the computer stores. The problem is that the headline price, the advertised price, didn't include the delivery fee, which was $99, a fair whack of money 30 years ago. The delivery fee was in the ad, but it was hidden away in the fine print, inconspicuous. It was also a bit ambiguous. For instance, one said, additional delivery charge of up to $99 applies. So from the ad alone, you couldn't actually figure out what the cost would be. The Australian Competition and Consumer Commission took action for misleading and deceptive conduct. The first instance judge found that to work out whether something was misleading or deceptive, you had to start with the audience. In this case, the audience included all consumers. This means the astute and the gullible, the intelligent and the not so intelligent. The judge also found that normal consumers don't read every word of fine print. Readers of the advertisements would not be expected to pause and analyse the advertisements, but they would have absorbed the general thrust of them. The court found that the advertisements were misleading and deceptive, and we still ask, for misleading and deceptive conduct, who is the audience and how would they reasonably interpret the conduct?